again, this is Catherine and welcome to a game called Scribblenauts Unlimited. Now, this isn't by any means a new game. It is actually released in 2012, but it is a game that you can revisit over and over again and get different types of outcomes depending on what you do. Because basically, the way you play it is you create stuff. That's basically the premise of the game. You create stuff to solve puzzles. We'll see what the intro has to say, and I'm just going to start a new game. I have played it before, not all the way through, but I have played it before. So let's just start a new game and see what the intro has to say. Start. The music and graphics.
Our story begins with Grandpa Edgar and Grandma Julie. You might not believe this, but Grandpa Edgar used to be the world's greatest adventurer. Grandma Julie would beg to differ. She was also an adventurer. Edgar would often brush away vines or open doors thought to be undisturbed for generations, only to find Julie was already there, having lunch. They competed like this on adventure after adventure. On one adventure, Julie beat Edgar to the top of a long-lost pyramid. But the treasure she found was an engagement ring. The two of them semi-retired to start a family, and they continued starting that family until they had 42 children. One day, Mom and Dad gave Maxwell and me two amazing gifts. The first was a magic globe that let you travel anywhere in the world. The second was the most amazing notebook. This notebook let you write any word in it, and poof, the word would come to life. Our parents were worried about us turning out to be spoiled little brats, so they sent us out to face the challenges of the outside world. On the road to the city, we ran into an old man who said he was hungry. Maxwell made something to give him, but he played a nasty trick. The apple was rotten. Oh, the old man spat it out as soon as he tasted it and was very, very angry. As he cast some sort of magic, he called us spoiled little kids and then disappeared. It didn't seem like anything had happened. But when Maxwell turned to continue down the road, I couldn't follow him. The old man had put a curse on me that was turning me to stone. We didn't know what to do. Luckily, our brother Edwin's farm was nearby. Boy, you should have seen how angry Edwin was. He couldn't believe what we did to the old man and said we probably deserved what we got. Lucky for us, Edwin knew about starites. Starites are magical objects born out of the happiness of others. When you do enough things to make others happy, you will find starite. Hopefully, if Maxwell used the notebook's power for good, he could collect enough starite to remove the curse. Maxwell said, "That's it! I'm gonna go out and do good things for all the people I can find. I'm gonna get all the starites in the world, and I'm gonna make you better, Lily." So Maxwell grabbed his notebook and headed for the door.
And here we are. Here we are. We are Maxwell. There's our cute little guy here. And this is a bit of a tutorial as to how to play the game. So if you don't want to, let's just give her a bit of walk. So we are Maxwell, this guy here, and this is Lily. We can zoom in. I actually didn't know we can do that. There we go. You can zoom in. And Lily, as you can see, her legs are made of stone, kind of like as if she'd seen Medusa. The basic premise of this game is that you create stuff, whatever you want, to solve puzzles. That's basically it, really. You can create almost anything you want. And so this is a tutorial, so we'll just go through this. Earn a star by helping Edwin with his award-winning pick. So we'll start that. I should turn that down. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn that down. Give me a sec. Sound effects. So let's turn the sound effects down like that. There we go. Alright, that should be good. Alright, so here we go. We are, that's the pig there. So the notepad you can either bring up by using that or bring up by using enter. There we go. Type something to clean the pig. So basically you just type in an object. And if the game likes it, it will give you an object. If it doesn't, it will give you something different. So to clean the pig, we could use water. We could use soap. Soap. Or we could use cloth or whatever you want to use, or brush. What would be best to clean a pig? Let's try brush. So you just type it in. So the way you do it is you just type in an object, brush, and press enter, which defaults to this green thing here. I'm not 100% sure what that does, but it just brings up the options. So we go, so it's brush, so press that. And if there's more than one in the actual dictionary here, it will give you some. Now, there are obviously rules and stuff that you can make or create, and obviously no profanity, no stuff like that, but anything else basically, well, you use your imagination and you can do whatever you want. So, cleaning brush. So drag this to Maxwell. So Maxwell's our guy here, and we can click on this pig and use clean. And nice little clean pig. Click on the progress bar for the current hint. So this is the progress bar here. We can remove that, and we can use that for later. So we can. No, I don't want to put it in a trash can. I don't want to put it in a trash can. No, I want to. No, fine. Little piggy. There we go. Okay, so it looks great. Now use the objective. So we want to increase the pig's size. So what can we use to increase the size of the pig? Like a big, huge, giant. Let's do giant. Big pig. The pig won a talent competition. Use an adjective and a noun to create wings large enough to carry the pig. So, hints are unlocked over time. Click on the associated object to view its hint, which is these up here. And click on the next. Here we go. Hint. I need wings large enough to help me fly. Okay, so what shall we make? So we need wings. Oops. Huge wings or large wings. Right, so obviously normal wings aren't going to cop it. So we need to make big wings. Let's make giant. Magic backpack stores objects for later. Throw in the wings in the backpack and wait for the judges to arrive. Nice big wings. Alright, so there's our backpack. So that stores objects for future use. So there's the judges. So we got our giant pig. So now we want to drag these to the pig to give him wings. Oh, that's cool. So when you know when pigs fly, you can go to here and say, yep, I made a pig fly. Alrighty, so we got a guinea pig and we got, what is that? Another pig? Guinea pig. And our pig. Huge flying pig. And we came first. Yay, he's happy. There's a star, right? So we can go and click those. So we can either click on that or just move Maxwell up to the star, right? And it'll just click this straight away. There we go. Awesome. Basics completed. Nice. 1 star, right? Okay, so the basics are done. So that's basically what we do. We create objects, earn shards by helping people. 10 shards will form a starlight. Use starlight vision to find shards. So this thing here, so we click on that. Okay, so far we've only got the one person, and sometimes there's stars around, so it'll glow, so which is fine. And it will show you where you need to go. So, yeah. Another thing you can do, which is really interesting, there's a little bit of a mini game in the game itself. So if you press escape and do shards, so you got all these options here. Help the sprout go. Kitty's stuck on a tree. Help her get down for me. So these are the things that you need to do. So there's a farm. Then we have these, which are a lot. 217 different starlights to do with this. So, we can get to those a bit later once we get through the tutorial and show what options there are. But basically, just to give you an idea of what you can make to help the sprout grow. So, let's make some. Oh, okay, fine, water. Right, so we've got water. So we'll give him the water and we'll use it on there. Sprouting up. So if we see scared some people away, so plants get away the other shard opportunity. Reset the level to return all objects to the original state while keeping your own shards. So that's good. So we can just press escape, reset. Oh, you notice we had 103, 1, and 102. Now that 102 means that we've done one but missed the opportunity to do a second one. So there's 2 opportunities in the level. Because it's red, we missed one. So because of stuff, what we did with the plant. So what happens when you press reset? Save your progress. Yep. Okay, so the sprout is there now, and we don't need to do it because if we click on that, it's all good. So the next one is this girl here, and she's got a cat. So when it says 102, which is red, click escape. 102, which is black now, because, well, grey, whatever, because that means that we still got that second one that we can do, which is to get the cat out of a tree. Now we can basically use anything we want to try and get the cat out of the tree. We can use a ladder, we can use jetpack, we can use anti-gravity boots, we can use anything our heart desires. Let's be creative. So what can we do? Actually, let us plane. There we go. Now we can move him up, I believe. Yep, we can. It's flying in the air now. We can fly all the way up. No, we're limited. That's cool. So flying, we can give him. We'll get rid of that fly. So we should go on the ground now. Yep. So we can give him a jetpack. There we go. Give him a jetpack. And so we can fly up. Nice. They like it. We can give him an axe. We can give him an axe probably to cut down the tree. I wonder if it'll happen. There we go. Yay. I haven't actually tried that before. See, the things you can do are almost unlimited. Hence the name Scribblenauts Unlimited. You can create whatever you like. Learning the basics was just the first step towards saving Lily. Use the bus stop to begin your journey in Capital City. Okay, so we can do that. Now, that message that come up saying that we can actually play as somebody else, which doesn't actually change anything, only changes what you look like. So pick avatar. Yep. Okay, so we can play now. Like I said, this doesn't actually change anything about the game. It just changes what you look like. So now you're playing as somebody else. You're playing as Edwin, and you're on your own farm. So we can do that, and the game unlocks other characters as you go. There's Edwin talking to yourself. Alright, so the green, now that yellow star up means the quest has already been complete, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's change back to Maxwell, because I want to play the game as Maxwell. Oh, and you can change the name as well. So if you don't like Maxwell, you can go avatar, yup. I think you can change the name. No, you can't. Edit. Can you edit? Oh yes, you can change the name in edit, but we don't want to do that. So you can create characters and stuff, which is pretty cool. Right. So before we move on, let's revisit some of these little mini quests that we can do. So to get to them, you press escape, click on shards, And you can see now that it says 2 of 2, and they're both coloured now, which means they're done. We don't have to worry about that. But object shards, these are quite interesting because they don't actually count towards a score or anything, but they're quite fun to do. See what you can make up. Get milk from something that says moo. So milk from something that says moo. So we want a cow, and you could just start typing as well. No, you cannot. I thought you could. Never mind. Enter. Yes, cow. Go on, cow. And pets. Now we want to. Is it milk? Oh, no. Okay, I keep on forgetting to press enter. So milk stool. Is that what it is? No. Milk jug. I think. Yeah. There we go. So milk jar. How do we? Ooh, there we go. Okay, I forget how to do this because it's been a long time since I've actually played this game. As soon as you go to escape, shards, object, living, and it's all done. Create an answer to the riddle. What is black and white and red all over? So that could be a few things, but I believe we want a newspaper. There we go. There we go. Major riddle. Because black, white, newspapers are generally just black and white, and red all over, as in R-E-D, but R-E-A-D, which is red. So we got newspaper, and you can do whatever you want with these. You can just delete them, or you can just put them in your backpack if you think you need to use them later. Let's do one more, and then we'll carry on with the story. Warm an object so it hatches a chick. So we want an egg. And warm an object. Didn't want to do it. Let's try again. Let's put it on the ground gently. There we go. And something warm to warm an egg. We can use it. Don't really want to use an oven. Let's use the sun. That will do. There we go. Warm an egg. There we go. It's a chicken. How cute. Alright, so very bright. We'll get rid of the egg. Get rid of whatever this is. Yolk. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. Now, there's some objects in the game you don't want to create because they can create a mess and be a nuisance. And we will explore one of those later. So, we're done on the farm. We've done what we need to do. Bus stop, arrow. Go into the world at capital city. Go. Ow. So you've got a map, which is a globe. And it's basically in a farm, but expanded. So you can do lots of quests and stuff to help the people that you come across in here. So the first thing, so we've got arrow goes to bus stop. Can't go in there, so a bit of things. So this guy, if we go like this and have a look around, you can see all these yellow objects. These are objects that need assistance. So we click on that again. We know from looking at the object, this guy needs some help. So what do you need? I want someone to entertain me. So he's bored. He wants some entertainment. So what can we do to entertain him? What can we make to entertain him? We could make a clown. We can make a circus. Basically anything fun. That's radio. Band. No. Actually, let's make a clown. Oops. See what happens. He's a fun looking clown, isn't he? He's entertaining. There we go. Hey. Let me entertain you. Awesome. Alrighty, so anything that we make can go in here as well, just in case we think we might need it again. But I'll keep the clown going around. We've got a hospital, so basically almost any building you come across can be you going into. Now, this, what's that? This little dude here, cockroach, you do not want to create another cockroach. I can tell this right now. And I'll show you why if you want. So, cockroach. Alright, so we made another cockroach. Immediately, things start happening. that dividing. So what you want to do is get rid of them all. Click on them. So yeah, you don't want to. You can't really actually get rid of them either. So we'll get rid of that. Yeah, you can't really actually get rid of them apart from the one that you just created. So you're stuck with cockroaches. Lovely. I think the same happens with ants as well. Anyway, we've got a car. Here we go. Unparked illegally. So what do we want to do to park that car that's parked illegally? Can we make a parking ticket? We can. What does that do? Nothing, I don't think. Parking violation. We could have done anything. I think you could also do like a, what's this? Binder. Make it like a tow truck. If you can make a tow truck, because you got to hook up. Yeah, well, you're a security lady, security guard. So you can just, and you're surrounded by cockroaches. So have fun. Alright, so this is a museum. That's a hospital. And that goes upstairs. So what do you want? Yeah, here we go. What is this? So unsightly. So we want to get rid of it. What can we use to get rid of graffiti? Paint. Oops. Paint. So let's see what we can paint on that. Nice. Urban artist. Very nice. So we'll remove the paint. So basically I could have done a brush, I could have done soap, I could have done everything. Secret is, it always comes up with the same thing. Okay, so you want someone in the phone booth to make a sidekick for me. So I bet the first thing you're thinking of is a doctor. So let's create a doctor. Doctor Tuckle. Doctor. There we go. You go in there. Yes, but you cannot create the doctor. Doctor. No. You can, however, I think. No, you can't create the TARDIS either. So you got a phone booth, but you can't even create the doctor, and you can't even turn that into the TARDIS. Claim. Haha, cool. Alright. Let's get down off there. So you got a fireplace, and that I believe will take you, can take you upstairs where there's some more stuff. But we'll go up there later when we completed all this stuff downstairs. So what have we got in here? What have we got in here? We've got a lever. Create a new fountain for the city. Place an object in its water and flip the switch. So basically it's saying create whatever you want. We can create, we can do the cow, newspaper, sun, yolk, chick. Let's create. Can we go in? Yes, we can. Okay. What can we create? What can we put in there that we haven't done? Let's create. Let's do a car. Whoops. I always forget you have to put it into. Ooh. Yeah, that was fun. Fountain. Oh yeah, if you click right mouse button, you can free the camera. You can free fly the camera. So you can look around anywhere as long as you're holding the right mouse button, and you click on the avatar here, and you'll center on your person. So you, schoolboy, nice. Okay, so we just ruined a car. Woohoo! That is a subway, I think. Now, because it's got a blue star, we can do something for him. So let's click on him, see what he wants. Classic carnival games to win prizes. So this is like a mini game. Within the game, if you've got the blue star above the person. Carnival games. Okay. Carnival is in town. Throw something to knock over the bottles, but don't cross the barrier. So that's the barrier. So it can't go. Retry. Okay, so yeah. Alright. So what do we want to burn down the bottles? Oh, we want a board. Something. Bowling ball. There we go. Now, can we throw this, or is it going to be too heavy? Listen, it doesn't matter where you throw it. You can throw it at the top, and it will do exactly the same thing. There we go. Nice. You threw it like it was nothing. Suddenly pop balloons when I cross in the barrier. So, something that will pop the balloons. You can, again, you can do anything. Knife. Has that got blood on it? Oh no. Okay, so no. No. We don't want a knife. Remove. Let's put that there. Alright. What can we make? Arrow. Arrow. So it's again, it doesn't matter which one you do. There we go. Without crossing the barrier. So need something. Alright, what can we do? Okay. Nope, we don't want that. Bit big. Paper airplane. There we go. So let's see if this will do something. Alrighty. And we got a star, right? Nice. So we can either click on it or pick up, or just walk over to it. Nice. I like that action. Alrighty, carnival games. Right, so that's fine. Alrighty, so we haven't finished with the capital city, but I'm just showing Lily what we have. We have a star. Hey, aren't you glad? Yeah, she's happy. Oh, she's giving us a globe. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sis. Ooh, bye-bye. No, she's sad again. No. Okay. Alright, well that's a start to Scribblenauts Unlimited. We've still got some stuff to do in the capital city. We've got all this to look at as well, and all this as well. So it goes all the way down to the rocket. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly love this game, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!